Hello everybody, Glenn Tompkins and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today I'm talking about Palantir, ticker symbol PLTR. They just announced another collaboration with another company today. The company's getting contracts all over the place. I think the stock could go to $45. If you want to know why, you sit right there. Hey everybody, Glenn Tompkins, Senior Instructor here at VectorVest. Always love bringing these videos to your attention. Now, I've done some videos on Palantir in the past, but this is the first time I'm looking at a possible profit target, especially at the range of $45. I'm going to tell you why I got to that point and if something you should consider. If you're brand new to the channel, by all means, please subscribe to the channel. We're still trying to grow our channel. Hit the bell icon so that you'll be alerted when new content comes out. But most of all, if you find these videos useful and helpful, don't forget to smash that like button. All right, let's get right into it. Let's get into my web story. Today, here's the new collaboration. Palantir and Black Sky collaborate to help government agencies predict events. Now, Black Sky has some kind of orbital imagery that they can look at, a lot of different things, and tie that in to what Palantir has to offer. This could be a very good collaboration. The capabilities of the combined solution were successfully demonstrated in a series of exercises with experienced geointelligence customers. Through the collective capabilities, Black Sky and Palantir, the pilot program combined high-resolution imagery and deep analytics to inform decision makers and demonstrated the powerful impact of global monitoring from space and real-time insights. A couple of places where I see this. I am a prior military individual. I like the idea of being able to get our troops real-time usable information to help them to do what they've got to do, number one. Number two, when we're looking at the spread of the coronavirus, having this kind of information can tell you a lot of things to help you prepare for what's going on in the spread of COVID-19. So I put those two things together, or those things, and I feel that those are two good points where this technology can be used. Black Sky's data platform, Spectra AI, served as a foundational layer and was seamlessly integrated into Palantir Foundry. So looks like right now the collaboration is off on a good start, and we'll see. But that's just announced today. Now, another thing, the FDIC. Now, this was back a while ago, August 16th. Or actually, that was also today. Oh, man. The FDIC selects Peer IQ and Palantir, along with others, for proposals to accelerate the adoption of modern tech tools. Now, FDIC, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, is an independent agency created by Congress to maintain stability and public confidence in the nation's financial system. So, man, looking at a company like Palantir as one of the selectees for this kind of information is so important. All right, so as I go down, developed tools are expected to help financial institutions draw inferences from their data to improve data structure, portability, and processing that may support more efficient back office operations and reporting. When it comes down to money, the easiest way or the best way to manage money is to be efficient. And I'm thinking that the FDIC using these companies to become more efficient is very beneficial to us as a whole. Now, I went to the Palantir website to see what kind of contracts they had going on. I did this in a prior video, but now updating, we all know that they had earnings. We'll talk about that in a second. Palantir and the U.S. government to continue work on COVID-19 distribution. We introduced their Foundry platform for builders. Interesting, right? FAA selects Palantir for aircraft certification safety monitoring solution. Palantir recognized, nope, don't want that one. CDC partnership with Palantir for disease monitoring and outbreak response. And now take that with the Black Sky. puts that into a different perspective. Palantir awarded $111 million contract to provide mission command platform for the United States Special Operations Command. Palantir and Space Force expand partnership. Palantir Technologies in the Royal Navy. U.S. Coast Guard renews. Palantir, that's date. Ringier extend digital transformation partnership. Palantir selected for the National Nuclear Security Administration for a 5-year, $89 million contract, SAFER project. Folks, this is all in 2021. Let's do this. I'm going to back this up, and this is from their website. Let's go back this up to 2020. Palantir continues vital NHS work with 2-year contract. Vital NHS work with a $31.5 million contract. Army Vantage reaffirms Palantir partnership, $114 million agreement. Inaugural live demo, nope, don't need that one. Expands FDA partnership with a $44 million. The Greek government and Palantir reaffirmed digital transformation. Folks, I can go on, and this is from their website. So this is not me making up anything. This is directly from their website. So in all of that, we say, man, they are making the money, they're selling the contracts, they're getting the collaborations. How does that translate into what they're doing as a company? Well, how about they just recently issued earnings? Let's see, the forecast, let's go scroll down. August 12th, shares of Palantir jump about 12% after U.S. data analytics company forecasts current quarter sales above expectation thanks to large contracts, just what I was just talking about. It's secured from corporations and government agencies. They beat out their earnings. They were better than expected. They beat out the revenue. The company, which beat street estimates for second quarter revenue, said it closed 62 deals worth $1 million or more. That's at least $62 million, $1 million or more. That's on the low side. Booked over $900 million in total contract value and added 20 net new customers during the 3 months. That's in one quarter, folks. 1 quarter. All right, so that adds to my thinking of they could get back up to the all-time high when they first started of $45. Now, I did hear as well, Yahoo Finance is a pretty great week for Palantir shareholders. Its shares surging 14% to $24.90 in the week since its latest quarterly results. The business exceeded revenue expectations, sales coming in 4% ahead of forecasts. Man, everything that you can see, just see, it all looks good. All right, now let's take this to another level. And this is it in a nutshell. I still like the company. Now, if I look at the analysis from a VectorVest perspective, the company is still way overvalued, trading at $24.45 with a value of $2.79. All right. The relative value, the relative safety, which are our fundamental indicators. Relative value looks at the stock's long-term upside potential as compared to a AAA corporate bond. Relative safety looks at it is an indicator of risk. The stock is still risky and it doesn't have good upside potential. So fundamentally, the stock is still not sound yet. All right, but I'm still going to talk about that once we get into the graphs. Look at the earnings per share projected for next year, this time about 6 cents with an earnings growth rate of 28%. Earnings is the engine that drives the stock's price higher. So keeping that in mind, and 28% growth, I like that. Now, let's take a deeper look. All right, still telling you that it is more of a speculative play, but with all of the contracts that they're getting, it's a slow and steady grind. They're proving themselves able to either collaborate or get contracts with governments, with all kinds of things in order to show that they are worth something. Now, new entry, I'm looking at a longer-term perspective, a 20-day exponential moving average, currently above it. Gapped up on earnings. Let me put earnings on. Price gapped up on earnings, created a level of support, or the gap level, of about $23.68. Look at today's candle. It pulled down right to that level of support. Look at the buying pressure coming in today. Still a red candle, still lower than it was Friday, but still nonetheless, look at the buying pressure coming in. That's a positive sign. Look at the earnings per share over the last 3 months. Positive earnings growth rate. Sales and sales growth is pretty stable right now, even with all of the new contracts. So I'm going to expand this out to a 6-month graph. hit on 6 month. Now I've got a lot of data on here. Some other things I want you to take into effect. No other company like this company right now. There's nobody out here that does what they do, which makes that very important and makes it valuable in and of itself. I've got a profit target of $45. I'll come back to tell you why that is. Positive earnings, all right? And earnings is the engine that drives the stock's price higher. More contracts. When we looked at that website, all of those contracts that they have in place, and they're picking up more. We showed you the data on the last 3 months of the contracts that they picked up. New uptrend, here's that 20-day exponential moving average. It bounced up above, pulled back down, but after earnings, boom, jumped above it and still above it right now. Love this level of support, which is created by the gap. It has not faded the gap and a lot of buying pressure. Earnings growth is going up. Sales now on a 6-month graph is going up, and the sales growth is pretty even to where it was 6 months ago. But the biggest thing for me is there is no other company like it. So why do I get the $45 price target? Well, when the stock came out of the gate, look at that. There was so much anticipation about what this company could do. I'm using the all-time high of $45 as my profit target. The stock's price fell. It went into a consolidation phase, never really fell back to where it started in the beginning. That's not the same thing that happens to a lot of stocks that IPO. But even from the onset, earnings growth, killing it. Sales, killing it. Sales growth, getting up there, bouncing back and forth. But the most important things about the stock are there. Fundamentally, they're there. There's not a fundamental stock yet. It's not there yet, but there's a lot of information that I showed to you in this video that tells me that the stock's got the ability to get back up to $45. So with that, folks, I want to say thank you for taking a look at this video. Do your own homework, but this is a stock I definitely want you to keep your eyes on. Currently trading at $24. I still think that right now it's got the ability to go up to the hype price of $45. So with that, I'm going to keep my eyes on it. I want you to do that as well. This video is over. And until the next time, folks, see ya.